action step.
Change is won, it's not a given. If you will change, everything will change for you. Change is an action.
Clint here at Change One. Welcome back for another episode of More Than Motivation. Today I want to talk to you about the feel-good movie of the year. And it's a term that I use, and I'm going to explain to you what it is right now. What the feel-good movie of the year is, the FGMY. It's the movie that you watch and at the end everyone's kind of like, oh, that was good. Oh, that makes me feel tingly inside. And I'm not saying those are bad movies. I never really cared for them very much because I realized that life doesn't really end like that. You know, life is a journey, not a destination, and those feel-good movies of the year, generally it makes life seem like a destination. You know, you go through this thing and then everything works out and you're there, and now, I made it. This is the spot I wanted to be at in life, and I'm going to be here for the next 30 years. Nothing's going to change from this moment. That's just not true. You need to learn to enjoy the moments that you're going through, right, in the journey. I talk about this in other videos. Why am I talking about this today? The FGMY, the feel-good movie of the year. Here's why. Because Change One is not designed to be your FGMY. It's not the feel-good movie of the year for you. It's not Oprah. You know, if you want to watch something that's going to make you feel good, go watch Oprah. We're not trying to be popular. What we're trying to do is help you change your life to be a better person, to become what you want to be, to have the successes you want to have. You don't get that from the feel-good movie of the year. That's never going to be Change One. See, a lot of people are saying, well, you know, that's not for me. Well, geez, that's kind of harsh, or that's a hard thing, or I don't see it that way. Then don't come back. That's okay. Because you're never going to come here and find the FGMY. You're not going to get your Feel-Good Monday. It's not what this is. It's not Feel-Good Monday. It's more than motivation. The point is to get you inspired. The point is to get you to move. Go watch the show called Kitchen Nightmares. And watch Gordon Ramsay. And watch what he does to get people to move. He tells them the truth about themselves. I can't look in the camera and see the truth about each one of you and how you're living your life. But through the different videos, if you watch them, you will see a mirror of some of the truth in your life and some of the things you need to change. And when you see that, instead of getting upset and turning it off because it wasn't the feel-good movie of the year for you, realize that you need to change and start working at you. Say, oh, I need to change this thing. How do I change it? Watch more videos and find out how you can help change those things in your life. If you want the feel-good movie of the year, there's plenty of movies, there's plenty of talk show hosts that are trying to be popular so they can make a bunch of money. This isn't about making money. It's not about being popular. What it is about helping people change. I would rather help one person change than have a million who say, oh, you made me feel so good. I'm not trying to make people feel good because you'll feel much better forever if you learn to change yourself positively. If you just learn to go and get filled up by listening to someone talk about feeling good, you just got to keep going back to that person. See, that's why they become popular, right? I know I can always go turn on Oprah and feel good about myself. I know I can, but it should not make any lasting change in your life. I look at most of the people who are fans of Oprah and I'm like, there's no change. There's no depth of character developing. They just tune in every day and listen to her, but she wants that. That's what builds her popular. I don't want that. I want one day where you don't have to tune in anymore, right? I want one day where you have the capabilities on your own, in yourself, to go and help others do it. Is that what Oprah's doing for people? To be honest with you, maybe she is, right? But I doubt it. Because I know that millions and millions and millions and millions of people like her, right? But I'm not seeing the changes all over. I'm not hearing people come up to me and say, oh my gosh, you need to see Oprah, she's changed my life, blah, 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 she'll change yours. It's just not happening. We don't want to be the feel-good movie of the year. What we want is to help you change. So if you're sitting there and saying, well, I don't like what you're saying, or this doesn't make me feel good, it's not always going to make you feel good. Sometimes when you make a change, right, when you're trying to motivate yourself, when you're trying to do something to be successful, you have to reflect and look at yourself and say, wow, there are things inside me I have to change to become the person I want to become. And you're not going to find that in a feel-good way, right? You can't look at yourself and say, ooh, I don't like that part of my character, I need to change it. Or I don't like this behavior, I need to change it. And feel good about that, right? Nobody does. You know, it's easier for me now as I've been doing it longer, and it does get easier the longer you do it, but it's not ever going to be like, oh, it feels good to look at my faults and change them. It's just not. But at the end it is. You see, at the end it's so rewarding. When you've actually made that change in yourself, when you actually see the results of it, it is more rewarding than going and watching another feel-good movie. So if you're looking for the feel-good movie of the year, stop tuning in. Don't watch any more videos. I get it. We're not the right fit for you. But if you're looking to change, then tune in, see the reflection of what it is that you need to change in yourself, and do it. That's how you change one.
Positive change is the result of intentional action.